if they want to get physical with me. Let's get physical, physical. Come on. I'm so sorry. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, this has good physical defense. That's kind of what I'm saying. Hello, everybody. My name is Kavalech, and let's grab ourselves a deadly chat. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to In-Depth Bloodborne. And yes, when we last left off, we were delving into another catacomb. Another dungeon. Oh, a Hintertomb Chalice A. Yes, we were delving into the Chalice dungeons and having a wonderful time and getting ourselves ready for our Vicar Amelia fight. But we are going to continue now. And like I said, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I thought maybe some physical protection would be a good idea because things seem to be hitting like a truck here. So we stuck on this garb. It also looks nice and looks like something you would use to delve down into a musty old fucking horrendous place like this. But yes, welcome once again. And we have grabbed ourselves a chalice ritual thing. So let's read it, shall we? A chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Hintertombs are peripheral catacombs of the old underground labyrinth. To this day, the Watchers continue to expand the Hintertombs, unceremonious catacombs filled with graves and death. So these aren't the original. The Hintertombs aren't the original ones. The Hintertombs have been expanded on, or at least they've been found more and found that they expand more. Maybe that's more like it. But yeah, we'll find more about the Hintertombs as we go. Interesting old sort and all that. Chip, cheerio and all that jazz. But yes, welcome back once again. We're here, and we're having a good old. Hopefully it won't take us too long to get through. I don't think it will, to be honest, because we're already in layer 2. I know this was a little side area, but we're already into layer 2. So, ow. Oh yeah, we are taking far less damage now. Holy shit. So yeah, so we're already into layer 2, so we should finish it quickly. And we can go fight Amelia. We won't be doing the Hintertomb or anything yet. God, no. In fact, let's just reawaken so that we can get all our shit back. But yeah, welcome back once again. In a way, I'm looking for... Oh, that didn't give me my... Oh, well, fuck it. In a way, I'm looking forward to today because I love the Vicar Amelia fight, so looking forward to seeing how that goes. And to be honest, I said it yesterday, and I think I mean it. I'm not actually hating the Chalice dungeons so far. So fingers crossed that remains, because I'm having a jolly old jolly with them. You heard me, jolly old jolly. See if I can get this. I never do this properly. I still didn't do it properly. God damn it. Why am I just not able to get a backstab like that? Well, that worked. And that's the main thing. But yeah, I'm not hating them so far. I think it's because I've only done, what, this is our third one? No, second one? This is our second one that we're doing. That's not a good sign if I'm already like, this is our third one, right? But there's 10 of them. And they do, like, these two, or the first 3, I think, maybe, are the most similar. But once we start getting into some of the oh, hello, you're a new enemy. Once we start getting into the kind of the alternate kind of areas and stuff. By the way, this is proof. I know in the other episode I said it, and I think some people thought I was mad. To me, this is proof, because these are Thumerians, and the little guys hunched over there throwing fireballs at me are Thumerians, and these guys with the sacks are here, and they look the same, just not hunched over. So the guys with the sacks are Thumerians. I'm sorry, my days. That's just the way it is. If you disagree with me, I don't know what to tell you, because that's, to me anyway, that is what they're telling us here. That the Thumerians were underground, still alive somehow, and obviously the Yharnamites went, whoa, this is amazing, because these are Thumerians as well. And so the Yharnamites said, oh wow, we want to find out what the fuck And who knows, maybe they were trapped here and wanted out. And so we're happy to say, hey, yeah, we'll tell you all that we know. Can you? What the fuck is happening? Jesus Christ. And so obviously maybe struck up a deal of some sort to come and yeah, to come and come. Oh, to come and come. There's our door unlocked, by the way, so we can already go to the boss, which is rather nice indeed. You know, little sneeze there, by the way. But yeah, they're quite short experiences, all of these chalices. Now I know some of them get bigger, and they get big as they get towards the end. So maybe that's when we'll go. Okay, these are too big. Though I've never said no to a bit of nice content. Oh, fuck off, Cal! You stupid fuck. One of these days, I'll learn how to fucking fight enemies. More ritual blood, which is good though. And more quicksilver bullets, which is also good. Fire paper, which is nice. I think that's a hint. I think that's a hint. The problem is that I can't use fire paper with this weapon, so it doesn't matter. Some Molotov cocktails though, which is good, which we can equip. So we'll equip them, and I think some pungents, because I believe, if not this boss, then the next one. I believe there's a blood-starved beast down here. Could be wrong, but as far as I remember, that's one of the bosses in one of these is a blood-starved beast. So, yes, we'll be ready for them. That's the thing. So where's the... There it is. Yeah. I could be misremembering, as far as I remember. That is the case. Yeah. But even this, the whole pulling a lever and then opening a thing somewhere else, like, somebody was like, oh, what are you talking about, Elden Ring? Like, tell me this isn't the exact same layout. Oh, this is the Keeper. Oh, yeah, this is a cool enemy. This is a cool enemy. I think it's the final boss of this area is the Blood-starved Beast. Ow. That's not what I meant to do. There it is. As far as I remember, actually, you're really weak to thrust. Yeah. Ow! You're also fucking strong. That's a sick attack, can I just say. I have no idea what it is, but it's a sick fucking attack. Fuck. Woo! Nice dodge. Oh, fuck you. I'm just fucking shooting point blank at this stage. I say him. Let's be honest, this is Zuli the Witch. Nice. It was worth the damage. Oh god! I'm gonna shoot them. Get the fuck out of here. Cool boss though. Central Root Chalice, more blood gems, and a Twin Stone Shard. Very nice indeed. So the central one is the... What am I doing? The central one is the... It's like this. It's the non-fixed one. It's for when you want to do random runs of dungeons, basically. Yeah, they don't say anything different. But yeah, it's when you want to do random runs. So, as far as I remember, all of the routes. What are we? We're on layer 2, depth 2. Sorry. These depths aren't too bad. It's the further the depths go, obviously, the more difficult it becomes, which is a thing. Is certainly a thing. Oh. We don't have another set. We do have another set area. Shit, okay. This is where it starts getting a little bit like, oh, fuck's sake. I don't mind the dungeons themselves, but the fact that there's so many side areas. Should I go back? We'll go back just because we have a lot of money and also we have absolutely no healing or anything, so we may as well go back. We'll go back, and I can show as well that we should have unlocked now, I believe.
Very well.
Now that we've done this, well, first of all, we can do that. We may as well get skill up to 20 as well for me. But I believe we should have now unlocked in the Insight shop the... Oh, wow, we just don't have any. Shit, okay, I didn't realize I didn't have any fucking things at all. Yeah, we can now buy the set from that boss we just fought, which is really fucking cool. A mask made of bone ash worn by the oldest keepers. The keepers who mined the slumbering great ones gained eternal life, preserved in ashen form in a ceremony of flame that cremated body and soul. The long pointed haft is a symbol of the old keepers and is considered evident of their companionship forged in a certain sin. What the fuck does that mean? Armor made of bone ash. Yeah. Nether frail armor is white and sinewy, a window into the arcane lost art. Very interesting indeed. What the fuck does any of that mean? I don't know, but it sounds fucking badass. So now we need to use a load of these because we need just like a fucking shit ton of... We just need to buy a shit ton of fucking blood vials. I didn't realize we had no blood vials left. Fuck. That snuck up on me out of nowhere. I didn't realize I had none. I thought I just fucking... fucked up in some way, but no, apparently I just didn't have any left. Silly of me. There, 3. Yep. Very good. Very good indeed. But yeah, so again, another cool lore drop there with the whole Keepers of the Old Ones. So the Great Ones are down here? Question mark? Like, is that what that's saying? It seems like that's what that's saying. Is this on? No, it wasn't on. Thought it wasn't, alright. And I know, obviously, that they have mentioned before that they made contact with the Great Ones down below, but... very interesting. And also, what was the ritual? Because it says that they... Trap. That was that trap, by the way. It says that they partook in a ritual to help the old ones. Oh, fuck you. So yeah, so very interesting there. Whoop! It's always these fucking side areas that just has a million guys that just fucking piss me off. Oh, kiss me. Don't actually. Don't actually kiss me. I don't want you to kiss me. I don't want you to do it. Don't fucking do it. You bastard. Hello, you're poking through the fucking door. I can hit you through the door though, which is nice. I didn't know I could do... What the fuck is happening? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but this is quite fucking funny. Are you done? You're done. Fucking idiots. Anyway. Enough of that nonsense. Oh. It is interesting, like, I wonder if they remade it, if they were making Bloodborne now, would they do the Chalice dungeons differently? Because realistically... The fuck is that? Realistically, they're not bad, it's just that there's so many repeated things. Like, it's not the worst, but it's not great either, in terms of repeated stuff. You know? And it's funny because it's actually something that they also fell into a trap with in Elden Ring. Having repeated content. You know? This is a side view. Yeah. But whereas in Elden Ring, Whereas I think in Bloodborne they got away with it more. I think Elden Ring is worse off for it. Because at least in Bloodborne, you kind of, if you don't know about this, if you don't come down here, if you just decide not to do this content, you don't see the repeated stuff. And if you do, you're still getting new bosses. Yeah, there's a couple of repeated stuff, but there's still new bosses. Ooh, Sage's Wrist. And also there's some really cool looking stuff as well, whereas pretty much most of the catacombs in Elden Ring are the same. Now, there are differences, of course, but it just comes off as worse because of the way they're laid out in that game. But they are basically just the Chalice dungeons, but overworld and not random. You know? And not endless, either. So Tomb Mold we already read, but we got a new one. A Sage's Wrist. So basically somebody's hands. Special material used to the Holy Chalice ritual. It is very quiet all of a sudden. Why is it so quiet? Oh my god. A body part of a saint sacrificed by the Healing Church in their search for the truth. In addition, the additional rite fetid offering invigorates the watchers, making them more treacherous than normal, but also making them worthy prey for a special hunt. So basically, that will increase the the rewards, I suppose, within some of the dungeons and stuff like this. Looks pretty fucking wild up here. What the fuck is happening here? What the fuck? It's like a treasure room. It's fucking bizarre looking. But as we're slowly kind of getting information here, we're learning that it seems that these Chalice dungeons are in their own kind of little pockets of like space and time and dimension. Because obviously there's no way this could exist as is underneath Yharnam. So there's something going on, and it seems to be that these watchers or these some type of beings are protecting the Great Ones that are residing down here, and causing all of these weird temporal fucking weird shit going on. Have we been in this room? I don't know. This is a little creepy. I'm a little freaked out. I'm a little like, what the fuck is happening here? This is really effective. This Chalice dungeon is fucked. I don't know why. I'm on edge. I'm genuinely on edge. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I think it's cause I haven't been. It's been so long since I've done the Chalice dungeons that I don't remember most of them. But yeah, these sound effects and everything, they are very unnerving. This is... Why do people hate them so much? Because they're pretty fucked. God, stop with the noises. Jesus Christ, game. Oh yeah, these things. Oh great. Oh god. Oh my. Horrendous. You can fuck off forever. Yeah. Bloodborne is... Do you know, and I said this as well, I told you this kind of in the other... Excuse me, hiccup. The other episodes and stuff that I've been chatting to some people about the videos and about Bloodborne itself and everything. And, like, I've always said Bloodborne is a fantastic game, and it is a fantastic game. But for a while, I obviously couldn't play it or whatever, and... You know, I kind of just went, yeah, you know, it's a good game. But playing this again now, like this and everything, so many people have Bloodborne as like their favorite game, and I agree. Like, I can see it. Like, for me personally, it's always going to be Dark Souls 1. I think will always be my favorite, just because it's the bias of it being the first one and everything. But Bloodborne would be a close second. But also. And here's the thing, even though people say it's their favorite game, and it gets such acclamation and so many people want more of it and all this type of thing, I still think it somehow manages to be underrated. Because I think so many people just look at it and go, oh yeah, it's got cool atmosphere and cool bosses, but they're missing like so many layers. And I don't mean that to be me being like, oh, and I'm amazing and I realise. No, that's not what I'm saying, because I'm the same. I also just kind of was like, oh yeah, Bloodborne's a great game. But now that I'm looking at it with this more in-depth lens, I really find myself going, fuck, like this game is insanely good. Like, insanely good. And they've just abandoned it and never done anything again with it. And also, people when they play it go, oh yeah, it's a good game, and don't even realize how much is there and how good it is. And some of the, like, so much of this game gets overlooked, like the interconnectedness of some of the things, and the way that some of it flows, and the chalice dungeons get such a fucking bad rap, and you know, there's so much fucking shit going on. It's crazy. Ah, yes, this links to the other one. Yeah. I'm panicking here going, I'm missing something, but I'm actually not. It's linked to... That room is actually linked to the next part of the dungeon, which is interesting, I believe. The boulder trap is somewhere. But we don't need to do anything with the boulder trap right now, so we're fine. Let's make sure... Yeah, I don't believe... I don't believe you're not mine, Margarine. Margarine. Yeah. So we can't get into that room. This room. We will get into this room from the next section. So let's go do that. Let's go. I'm hoping I'm getting that across properly. I'm sure people are listening, going, Cal, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, nobody underestimates Bloodborne. Everybody thinks it's a great game. But I think people just think, yeah, it's a good game. I don't think they realize how fucking good a game it is. And how much fucking... just, I don't even know if I can quantify it. Like, what a fucking great game. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks. Oh no. Okay, so this room now is not too bad. But this is the same layout as later on. Obviously different enemies and stuff, but later on we will be in a room similar to this. Except it'll be a cursed dungeon. And, oh yeah. We'll see all about the cursed dungeon later on. That I'm not looking forward to. Yeah, that I'm not looking forward to. Can you die, please? Oh, is this immediately the room I was talking about? No, it's not. I thought it was. Ah! Leave me alone. Hold for a sneeze again. Sorry, I had to sneeze again. Yeah. Yeah, we'll learn all about the fucking... Oh, no, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's this room that I was talking about. Okay, cool. Yeah, handy. Yeah, we'll learn all about the fucking cursed dungeons later on. Maybe it'll be interesting, because maybe I'll go, no, do you know what, I actually appreciate the challenge that it gives you at that point of the game. Because realistically, the challenge dungeons are only needed if you want the platinum. Or if you're enjoying the game so much that you want more content. They're not... You don't need to come into these at all in the main game. Like, you don't have to touch them. So perhaps later on... What are you doing? Perhaps later on I will end up doing them. I was hoping that was going to be Blood Vials, but it wasn't. I'll end up finishing them all and going, do you know what, actually? Oh, and here again. Fantastic game design, because it's the big boss. You can summon Prospector Olek. Well, sorry. Blood 3, Pungent Blood Puppetales. Again, I think the last boss was obviously weak to fire, and this boss is, I believe, unless I'm wrong, I believe this boss is a jumped up fucking, whatchamacallit, blood-starved beast, you know. And again, much like Dark Souls 1, we discussed the whole idea of, oh well, why do you give out about there being repeated bosses in Elden Ring but not in this game? Well, there being more than one blood-starved beast to me is fine. And I believe you only fight 2 of them. The one boss, the amygdala fight, I know there's 2 of them and 2 ROMs, and people go, that's bad. And yes, I agree, that's not great. There shouldn't be 2 of those. But, that being said, lore-wise, it still works because of the way that they... Cal, stop being a fucking prick. There we go. Because of the way that they explain it, and they explain that, you know, it's... There's a bell. Fuck, there's a bell. Okay. You know, well, we'll discuss that more as we get the lore about it, but basically we discovered that it's, you know, the ones that we fight aren't necessarily the quote-unquote true versions, and that they are the nightmare versions, or the, you know, the ones that are within the dream type of thing. And the ones down here are potentially the real ones. So there is that as well. But even then, excuse me, that's still only 2 versions, and they're explained lore-wise. Whereas Elden Ring, again, I say this, I am not by any means, and don't take this the wrong way, I'm not bashing Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring. Great game. But it has flaws, and one of them is that it likes to repeat things. And not only that, but, I mean, how many Tree Sentinels are there? And then even when there's not another Tree Sentinel, it's a boss that's similar to the Tree Sentinel. And then the fucking Tree Spirits, there's like fucking 20 million of them. And then the Earth Tree Avatars, there's like 20 million of them. And then there's other bosses that are similar. And again, like, there's so much. Whereas I don't mind fighting a boss twice and being like, oh, this is the same boss. And they're like, oh, but lore-wise it works, you know. And even there's like Godfrey and Godfroy. And Godfroy is a half-assed attempt at lore. They're like, oh yeah, it's this. And you're like, but that doesn't work. Like, that's just... You shoved the boss because you needed another one for an Everjail, and you liked the design of Godfrey, so you... not Godfrey, of Godric. So you did him again. And you're like, you know, this is... Am I missing something? I thought I skipped something to run in here, but I obviously didn't. Yeah. I thought I did, but I obviously didn't. Yeah, so that's just my thing, you know. Again, I'm not fully excusing it, because, like I said, like, I do think having another amygdala fight, except it's in a small room, is not exactly the best game design, and they could have done more to maybe change a bit or add something more in, or, you know, whatever. But thematically it works. Whereas, you know, fucking Tree Spirit number fucking 7 in a Rot Lake, to me, wasn't great. But I stand by Elden Ring being one of the most phenomenal games of all time. That is one of the only games that I could turn around and say of it could use less content. Like, it's amazing, and the content in it is stellar, and the DLC was one of the best fucking things ever. It's incredible. But I would have been happy if they stripped half of it out and polished what was left, because some of it just wasn't needed. You know? And am I mad about it? No, I still think it's a fucking stellar game, but it just could have done it less. As bizarre as that sounds. Now, was I correct? Bloodstarved Beast. I was incorrect. It must be the next one, then. This is the Thumerian Descendant. So actually, so far, we haven't had any repeated bosses. Holy shit. Woo! Which is good. Hold on. What the fuck? Okay, I don't remember how to fight you at all. I was trying to get a parry and just didn't. Right, so. Bastard. Yeah, quite literally bastard. Record. We're only half an hour through, so we're fine. And this is an easy one to get back to, so it should be okay. Pop a... Yeah, we'll pop a Beast Blood Pellet. We should be fine. I don't anticipate this being too hard. I just need to fucking lock in. I have not fought this guy in... God, a long, long fucking time. But I'm not gonna lie, this has made me excited because I'm like, oh fuck, this is a different boss. This isn't. I thought it was a Bloodstarved Beast. It must be the next dungeon has a Bloodstarved Beast. There is definitely a Bloodstarved Beast. I remember that. What the fuck, Richard? Hold on. Woo! Okay, stop going for the parries, Cal. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna fucking work. Let's lock in and do this instead. Oh, yeah, no, that's much better. That's good damage, too. Oh, God. That would have been good, but I didn't get it. Haha! Oh, God. Jesus. And this is with my, fucking thing defense on. Oh, yeah, he's got a phase 2. Oh, God. Fuck. Actually, I say that. But putting on my Beast Blood pellets probably wasn't a good idea, because actually, doesn't that give me less defense? Yeah, I think it does. Anyway, we've got enough health here, we should be fine, but... Heal. Just stay healed up. Should be fine. Come on, that was definitely a fucking thing. Oh well, he's really weak against thrust though. Holy shit, you're dead. Ha! That was sloppy as fuck, but yeah, he's weak against thrust, so kick the fuck out of him. Cold Damp Gem, Lower Thumru Chalice, and Twin Bloodstone Shards. Nice. I mean, kick the shit out of him all the same in the end. Yeah, you tried his best. We fucking well got him. Ha! Got him! Got him. What does this say? Nothing different about this one. But that is a depth 3. Okay, so we're getting up to depth 3 so far. We could go and do the Hintertomb now. We're not going to. But we could go do Hintertomb now. I'm not going to because I just want to continue on with the game and do a little bit more main game stuff at the moment. I don't want to have too much fucking shit going on, but... You know, but we got some stuff. Ooh, there is an upgrade for our thing. What does the cold one do again? Weapon durability up. Absolute not needed. Absolutely not needed. Cool though. Nonetheless. Yeah, no. Cool. Alright. So that is an upgrade for our weapon. Looking fucking nice, actually, when it comes to upgrades like that. Now, we're not getting chunks or anything yet, so we can't level up more, but... we're going to buy our gun, though, actually, so that'd be good to do. Always good to have an upgraded gun, just for those extra little pot shots that you can take. But it's time to go fight the Vicar. Oh, interesting. We can get Shaman Bone Blades now. That's very interesting that we can get them now. A blade of bone coated with gruesome spinal fluid, used by the old Labyrinth Watchers, in particular those presiding over rituals. When a victim is cut by this blade, the green spinal fluid temporarily numbs the senses, disturbing their target's gross motor skills. The blade, never intended for battle, must cut deep to be effective and breaks. Very interesting. We'll grab a couple of these, and we can make some. We can actually make some good use of them. Yeah. Very interesting. I completely forgot that you can get them early by doing the Chalice dungeons. Shaman Bone Blades are actually really fucking good. Oh, you're here now again, asleep. It's all happening today. What the fuck?
Oh, Lawrence.
Same as before.
Oh.
But interesting. That's something that I'm learning. I didn't know you could get this more than once in a playthrough. I thought he would only give you this dialogue once. And it's rare. And it is rare. You can see, like, we've loaded into the Hunter's Dream a good few times and not gotten the dialogue. So that's why just buy a fucking shit ton of them at this stage. fuck it, like, no extra weapons here, no weapons here, and nothing else new there, so that's fine. But yeah, the Shaman Bone Blades are going to come in very handy. What they do, basically, is that they cause enemies to fight each other. And you can see why that sounds interesting already. But trust me, you can get some pretty fucking good stuff out of that. Really good stuff. And we can make some really good use of that as well. Very interesting indeed. We got a new person here, actually, so we need to chat to you first.
Oh, the hunter. Alive and well at that. Another one you sent made it here safe and sound. This place is a haven now for so many. Thanks to you.
You're welcome.
I'm overjoyed, really. That you'd even give me the time of day. I don't suppose there's anybody out there worth saving anymore.
Hint,
You
hint.
did all you could. And so many owe you so much. Amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but because you're you. Makes me think. Once dawn breaks, maybe I can just, start over. Makes it easier to bear all of this, you see. You've made life easier. Thank you.
Interesting. A couple of interesting things there. One is the whole, there's nobody else worth saving, most likely. That is a subtle little hint, hint, wink, wink. We'll talk about that more as we go, because there is technically more people we could send here. But hint, hint, wink, wink. That's everybody, type of thing. But secondly, what does that mean? Makes me think maybe I could just start over in the morning.
If you please, when the night of the hunt passes, suppose we could be friends? Maybe? Now, I know I hardly deserve it, but, well, I had to just ask, Out of line. Yes, perhaps so. But, well, give it a thought. If you wouldn't mind, of course.
We can be friends, my guy. We can be friends.
Once the night, give it a thought.
I don't know. It's a tough one. You can kind of make your own decision what you think. I think he's just a genuine dude. He is also blind, by the way, as we've said before, and can only kind of detect us by a scent. But he does seem to just want to help people, and has allowed people to stay in this here Ridden chapel. Most likely he is, well, not most likely, he definitely is a follower of the formless Ridden. But, I mean, seems like a stand-up guy. They kind of leave it ambiguous for you because of the whole, hopefully in the morning I can just leave all this behind. But, I don't know. He seems stand-up to me. Oh, you made it!
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive. Thank you very much.
Church bow female.
The town is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice. Yes, of course. Come in close now. Take my blood. Brave hunter, there are others in need of...
Interesting. That's two people who can give us blood. What does her blood say? Blood taken from Adela, nun of the Healing Church, restores an amount of HP that continues to gradually restore HP for a short time. The Healing Church nuns are chosen for their merit as vessels for blood and groomed as blood saints. Oh my. The mere chance of being treated with their blood lends legitimacy to the Healing Church and communion. You can see it gives a little glowy thing and heals you as it goes.
Brave, how there are...
Technically, in ways, more useful, but I personally prefer the stamina. To be honest, I actually usually I usually end up using neither of them because I always forget to fucking use them, but
I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware the Lady of the Night. I can see it in her eyes. She deeply resents the young saint. She hears people whisper. She knows what people think of her. Yes. She despises the saint for having what she doesn't. Bloody wench, they should have moved her on ages ago.
Oh.
I can't...
So, he likes her, but says that the nice lady up here doesn't like her. What have you got to say about it? Keeping an eye over there.
Oh, hello. The whole town's turned, has it? Quite a big family now, aren't we? Though I'm afraid I seem to be the black sheep. Back for my blood, I presume.
Oh, come close and you.
Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. I've only...
You. Oh, forgive me.
Interesting, that. So...
Brave hunter, I pray for your safety. Oh,
I'm not sure if I've progressed this too much, so I might just... no, it should be okay. I should be okay. Pray for your safety. Yeah, it should be okay. But as you can tell, as you come up here and chat to her, she will peek around the corner. She doesn't seem too impressed with you talking to her. Now, she doesn't seem to care about you talking to her. So, what are we to believe here? Now, remember I said this guy is interesting, and when we got him here, we had to send him to Yosetka's clinic, and he came here. The strange thing about this guy, and I'll wait until now to tell it because this kind of proves the point, he actually tells you the opposite of everything. So when he says that this guy seems a bit kind of dodgy, he's not. He's a good guy. He hates the scent of our lying breath because we're outsiders, we're all fucking horrendous, and fucking he knows best. He does actually trust us. He just says the opposite to everything. He's a bit of a strange character. So when he says that beware the Lady of the Night because she's jealous of the lowly saint, well, here's the thing. If we read her blood, we know that the blood is taking Mariana, Cathedral Ward Woman of Pleasure. The sweet blood of Ariana restores HP and temporary speed stamina recovery. A member of the old healing church would know that her blood is similar to precisely what was once forbidden. So her blood is actually more important, but it's barred by the church. Or, well, rather, it says was once forbidden. So potentially not anymore, but at one stage anyway it was forbidden by the church. Her being a quote-unquote supposed member of the church, would kind of see that and go, oh, well, why would a hunter who is, you know, after saving my life and is so famous and of such renown, why would he take her blood and not mine? So, you know, her blood is just, well, they're picking people off the streets and making them into blood saints, so any fucker can get blood like hers. You know, well, not any fucker, but you know what I mean. Anybody can kind of have blood like hers, whereas Ariana's is particularly important blood. So, yeah. But again, it's interesting because he tells you the opposite. So anything he tells you, the opposite is true. The quest line here, and as I said, she has an little quest line. I don't think I progressed it. I should be fine. If, when she is in the church, I believe, you take her blood, I think it's 3 times, she will go mad and kill her. Yeah, she will kill her. So 100% she is the jealous one, by the way. Spoilers there, I suppose. But I'm hoping that we haven't triggered that. I don't think we have. I think it should be fine. I'm not going to talk to get blood off anybody else from now. I think we're fine for blood. But yeah, but it's interesting because, as I said, you know, when you're up there and you talk to her, you'll see her poke her head out every now and again, and it's clear that she's jealous. But she will actually go and kill her eventually. Now, we don't want that to happen, of course, but that can happen. So fingers crossed I haven't fucked that up. If I have, I don't know. We'll do something. I'll do something about it, but should be okay. I think we should be okay anyway. But now let's finish off the episode in style by going and fighting Vicar Amelia and finally getting a little bit further in this fucking crazy game. Finally, darling, finally. Oh, you fucking pig. Of course you hit me one last fucking time. Bastard! Oh, fuck you as well. Jesus Christ. Why am I so bad at fighting these guys? Ooh, nice dodge though. We'll do one more. And then... oh, fuck you. Heal. That should be some... I thought so. So yeah, so some rumblings going on in the church anyway. And now we know that he can be trusted, the man, but only in reverse. You can trust what he says to be true, but about whatever the opposite is he's saying. Indeed. Now, we saw something that looks similar to these, didn't we? In Yarhar Ghul. And speaking of things that look similar in Yarhar Ghul, what on earth are these? What on earth are these? This is another thing. So, obviously, if you've never been to Yarhar Ghul yet, you'll come up here and you'll go, whoa, what the fuck? Excuse me. But if you've been in Yarhar Ghul, you're going to be even more intrigued. You're going to go, oh, fuck, hold on. I saw something like this in Yarhar Ghul. They almost look like kind of fishermen. Wink, wink. But yeah, again, very Cthulhu-y. And I'm going to let the audio be a bit louder here and play a bit, because have a little listen. Also easily missable. Sorry, 2 seconds. I always forget this one. Yeah, it's over here. I always miss this. Heir to the ritual of blood, purveyor of ministration, place your hand on the altar's sacred covering and inscribe Master Lawrence's adage upon your flesh. So obviously this would have been for new recruits or whatever, people coming in. They would have been allowed into the chapel, they would have read this, and then they would have went up and done that. Very easily missable, actually, this, because it's kind of on the side here, and you will just run up and not see it. It doesn't flash very brightly. So, yeah, that is telling you what to do. Come up here. So, quiet again. I'll let you listen.
Let us partake in communion and feast upon the old blood. Our thirst for blood satiates us, soothes our fears. Seek the old blood.
The reason I'm zooming in is one, to show her in the middle here, but also a lot of people say if you look at this, it's like an eye looking down upon her. Love that detail. Also, an item up there. How interesting. Prevents HP restoration. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Sorry, same voice actress. The frailty of men. So apart from Gascoigne during the fight, this is the first kind of beast we've seen transform. Obviously Father Gascoigne during the fight, but yeah. A lot of people say beast. I always think she looks a bit like a reindeer, but maybe that's just me. A reindeer wolf. Vicar Amelia, yeah. So, very, very susceptible to fire. Well, not that fire, but fire paper. We just can't use fire paper right now. Another beast that you can hurt all of her limbs. I actually got a fucking thing there, which was silly of me, I didn't realise. Oh, I got another one, fuck. Yeah, you can see, I told you this weapon was fucked. I'm gonna hit it with the numbing mist to make sure she can't heal. And then just keep it, just keep it at this stage. Like, it's kind of disgusting how fucking strong we are with this weapon. It's so fucking good. Dead. Like, she's dead. Done. She can heal. She didn't get to, but she can heal. We could have used beast blood pellets there to make it even faster and kill her quicker. We also could have used a normal weapon with fire paper. I fucking haven't upgraded my nitrous if I want to use that. Like, there's so much we could do. But instead, we just kicked the fucking shit out of her because we're just built different. Yeah, and the rifled spear, as I said, especially for the beginning of the game. It lasts the whole game, but the beginning of the game, the rifled spear is fucking awesome. I'll show off some more weapons as we go. Just this first kind of section, I was just like, I just kind of wanted to show, because Bloodborne kind of drip feeds you weapons. Now, at this point, we do have a good choice of weapons. Now, we don't have here, but, you know, we can buy a lot of different weapons right now and stuff like that. But I just wanted to show, but weapons that you can pick up to this point of the game, because this to me is like the first quarter of the game done. But with weapons that you can pick up to this point of the game, the rifled spear I think is very underrated. I personally always end up using either the saw spear or usually the saw cleaver, to be honest. But the rifled spear is fucking amazing. Like you saw there, like once you transform it like this and give it a couple of these, like, you are going to eviscerate a lot of the early bosses. And to be honest, some of the later ones as well. Like, those charge attacks are no fucking joke. They are no joke. It is such a fucking badass weapon. Now, as I said, once you get to this point, triggering this next cutscene will cause nighttime and will cause the prices to go up. So before we go there, let's go back and just buy anything we need. Again, I love the fact that, as I said, from back there, it kind of looks like an eyeball up here. This is cool looking. And also, don't forget that there is an item up there. Just chilling, looking at us. Just having a little chill, looking at us down there, and then fucking, yeah. Fucking yeah. Welcome home, good hunter.
Well,
let me get 20 skill for now. I might not even end up using more of it, but at least 20 skill will be good, and then we will pump the rest into these, just so we have a load. I don't believe there's anything else in here yet. There will be soon, but not now. We'll have a quick read of what we just picked up off her, which was the gold pendant. Pendant of Vicar Amelia, used to change into a blood gem which fortifies weapons. This pendant passed down among the vicars who have the healing, who at the healing church, is a reminder of the cautionary adage. To reveal the adage, touch the altar skull. Bah! Gold, blood gold. Always believe in your soul. Goblin that fortifies weapons that adds various properties. Most radiant blood gems have the effect to fear upon physical attacks. This golden radiant blood gem, kept for generations within the church, strengthens attacks against those inflicted intensely by beasthood. When clerics began transforming into unspeakable beasts, the church needed something to retaliate with. And it just gives you a massive upgrade against beasts, which can be very good, to be honest, but we don't need to worry about that just yet. In fact, we probably don't need to worry about it at all, but we definitely don't need to worry about it just yet. But yeah. So that is finally the first section of Bloodborne finished. Let's find out the password. Also, look at their little eyeballs on the back of their heads, what it looks like. That could be a low texture thing, but... Anyway. What a nice looking skull. Oh my. Lawrence.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood,
Undone by the blood.
Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence. So, a couple of things to note. One, for way later in the game, I want you to remember this skull and what it looks like. It will come up, but not for the reason you think. But remember what it looks like, and remember where that scar is. Trust me, it's not what you think, but it'll be interesting to talk about when we get there. A little bit of a retcon, but we won't talk about that now. But what an interesting dialogue. So, that is obviously Provost Willem and Lawrence, and they're having their conversation clearly when Lawrence was leaving. But that is the old adage, so obviously not the whole thing. Well, the whole thing, obviously we were born by the blood, made men by the blood, or whatever. Also note, by the way, now it is nighttime. Ow. It is now nighttime. So time has progressed, as they say. But yeah, we have. Ooh, interesting. You can see right up to there. Wonder would we ever see that area? Again, showing how very Dark Souls 1-y this whole section is something that we will see later on. And I bet most people don't even realize that that is what's Upper Cathedral Ward. You can see it from down here. But anyway, that is the adage, fear the old blood. For God's sake, Lawrence, fear it. Well, it's not what he says, but I always think that's what he says. But yeah, a lot more will kind of go up with that one, but that is that for the moment. And I personally think that's fucking smashing. And a smashing place to leave things as well. So tomorrow we shall go and use the password, and oh my. The eye of a blood-drunk hunter beckons to the hunter's nightmare. The deformed creature will whisk you away outside of Erdene Chapel. We will not be using this yet. We're going to do this properly, but technically at this point of the game now, the eye of a blood-drunk hunter, its pupil collapsed and turned to mush, indicating the onset of the scourge of beasts. A hunter who goes drunk with blood is said to be taken to the nightmare, destined to wander forever. Engaged in endless hunt, it is the fate no hunter can escape. That is the DLC. We will not be touching the DLC yet, but that is indeed the DLC item. I always find it interesting that they give it to you this early. It's good if you want to dip your toe in and get some stuff, but I would not suggest to anybody going to the Hunter's Tree, going to the Nightmare this early if it is your first time through and you're a little bit dodgy with the game, because whoo, the DLC in this game gets
What is it?
fucking crazy.
Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love.
Oh,
But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Hunter, but would you? Of course I do. Isn't. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
I think that's a perfect little dialogue to end this episode on. Hunters, well, gods rather, do they love their creations? I love you. I've been Cal Kavalech. You've been amazing. We'll discuss all of that tomorrow. For now, hope you grabbed yourself a deadly chat. See you next time. Bye.